Who even saw this movie?
For yourselves!
The Miracle Season. So if you're wondering where the heck am I right now? Well, I'm hanging out with my cousins right now, and tonight, but the only theater near me was not playing Christopher Robin. I know it's weird. They always play the big release, but they didn't play Christopher Robin. So I was like, great, I'm not seeing that tonight. And then we're all just like, there's a movie we can stream. It's called The Miracle Season. It's pretty much the only, 2018 movie I didn't review, so I watched it. And The Miracle Season is about, and also the mic quality, of course. I'm in a garage. Of course the mic quality is bad. But The Miracle Season is about a volleyball team. There's a girl in it named Caroline. Then she died in a car accident with a moped. Then the team almost, shut down. But then they decided to go on and finish the season. Which is actually a really inspiring story on its own for anybody who plays volleyball. Even if a player of yours dies, you can still play. But this movie executes it so bad. Did I laugh over in this movie? A couple times. The dialogue is pretty cheesy at times, but this movie's execution is just where this movie messed up. I gotta say one thing. The girl who plays Caroline in this movie is the actress who played the stupid girl that stupid idiot girl that shouldn't have been in Jack Reacher Never Go Back. She's in this movie. She's not as annoying as she is in Jack Reacher Never Go Back, but she is annoying. And I did like the part where Caroline, I'm just gonna call her Lion because that's what they call her the whole movie. I did like when she, the way they all set up the death and the way it was all done, the funeral, the way the father reacts to it. I thought it was very touching in that part of it. But as it stands, this is a pretty boring movie. I'm serious, I was watching it, and then it was like the final game, they're going by the game, and I was like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, oh wait, this is gonna happen, and then my cousins were like, yep, and guess what, it happened. It's basically every trope that a sports movie has. Once again, I felt desperate, like a lot of movies I saw, the 1578 Paris, that wasn't as bad as the 1578 Paris, but 1578 Paris was so desperate to exist. That movie it wanted to exist, and it desperately tried. This movie didn't really try anything, only to, I guess, exist. Does it have all the pointless filler that the 1578 Paris has? No. So there's not a lot of those pointless scenes that just happen out of nowhere, but there are scenes that are boring. And scenes that feel like they just popped out of nowhere. It's a long story that is stretched out, like I said with The Last Knight, Transformers. I'm not comparing them, but in The Last Knight, there were a lot of scenes where it was one conflict they had the whole main conflict, then they kind of switched it, or I guess they dragged it out. They didn't add pointless scenes in there, they dragged it out. This movie did that, not to the extent that The Last Knight did it, but it did it. Because in the end, The Miracle Season is one of the most disappointing movies of the year. I didn't even know the tomato meter. No one even saw this movie, so I don't even know why I'm reviewing it. But it was a 2018 movie. I was like, hey, I'm going to review that. The Miracle Season was boring. It was predictable. It was just a mess. Every character was flat. There was one character in this movie I found interesting was the father of Caroline. I thought he was a really interesting character because he is such a wrecked character in this movie. Everything that happens to him is just terrible. So I really liked him. Every other character in this movie is generic and bland. I'm gonna give The Miracle Season a 4. That was brutal of me. I gave this movie a 4. I was expecting a 5. No, I got a 4. Alright, so what did you guys think on Christopher Robin? Let me know in the comment section below. Sorry, that joke was lame. I'm seeing Christopher Robin tomorrow, so expect a review tomorrow. I am hyped to see that movie. It's my childhood coming into a movie, so I'm excited. See you guys next time. If you did like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.